I want to talk to you about something deeply personal and universal to human experience. Pain. Yes, pain. That shuddering sensation, the unwelcome visitor that interrupts our lives, casting its long, formidable shadows. But as we traverse through the vicissitudes of life, I want you to understand something. Pain, in its raw, unfiltered form, can be a guide, a teacher, and an unexpected catalyst for gaining knowledge and power. This concept, although jarring, is deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, a timeless wisdom with much to offer in our modern lives. Pain is a universal human experience. It is the common thread that weaves us together as people. But to say that we merely experience it is an understatement. We live it, we embody it, we remember it, and often we fear it. Pain can be physical, a result of injury or illness, a sensory alarm bell alerting us to harm. It can also be emotional, manifesting from loss, betrayal, disappointment, or simply life not going according to our plans. It resides in the trenches of our hearts, often hidden but always palpable. The ancient Stoics, a group of philosophers born under the Mediterranean sun in the age of Pericles and Caesar, were navigators of the human condition, charting courses through the rough seas of existence. They did not shy away from discomfort or despair. Instead, they stood on the precipice of hardship, staring into its abyss, understanding its form and nature. Their insight offered a radically different perspective on pain from the one most of us hold today, one steeped in courage, wisdom, and resilience. Pain, to the Stoics, was not a malevolent force or a cruel joke played by the gods. Rather, it was an intrinsic, inevitable, and universal part of human life. It was the bitter wind that blew against the ship of existence, chilling to the bone, but also driving us forward, compelling us to take action, to change our course or our sails, to grow. Stoicism does not advocate for the passive acceptance of suffering. It does not tell us to sit idly by while the waves of hardship batter us. Instead, Stoicism puts forth the tenet that we may not always possess the power to control what transpires in our lives. We cannot command the winds or the waves. We can't always evade pain. Pain is as much a part of life as joy or contentment. They are the tempests and the gentle breezes that guide our journey. And like sailors, we must learn to weather both. Where our true power lies, according to Stoics, is not in the futile act of evading pain, but in the sacred act of responding to it. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher born into slavery, but rose to be one of the most influential thinkers of his time, poignantly articulated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." These words, simple yet profound, are the bedrock of Stoic philosophy. They challenge us to redefine our relationship with adversity, shifting from a passive recipient of life's woes to an active participant in our own narrative. To Stoics, the essence of human power was not to be found in the vain attempts to avoid pain, a futile endeavor akin to attempting to hold back the mighty sea with our hands. Instead, our power emanates from our capacity to respond to pain, to stare back into the abyss and declare, "I am not a victim of my circumstances. I am the master of my soul." This notion subverts the traditional perception of power, suggesting that true strength is not about controlling external circumstances, but our internal responses. A person's true character, the Stoics believed, is revealed not in times of comfort and convenience, but in times of challenge and controversy. When pain arrives at our doorstep, we are given an opportunity to meet ourselves in our most raw and authentic state. In these moments, the masks fall away, and we are left with our genuine selves. The way we react to these moments, the choices we make, the attitudes we adopt, determine the trajectory of our lives more than the pain itself. In the crucible of pain, we encounter a chance to forge our wisdom, courage, and resilience to shape our being in ways that the comfort of a calm sea never could. It is within these tumultuous waves that we often find the profound lessons and growth that imbue our lives with depth and meaning. The Stoics invite us to see pain not as an enemy to be avoided, but as a teacher to be engaged with, an ally in our quest for wisdom and personal growth. This understanding is at the heart of Stoic philosophy, seeing our power as not being about the avoidance of pain, but in our response to it. This wisdom holds a mirror to our faces and asks us, will you shy away from pain, or will you meet it with resilience and grace, seeing it as an opportunity for growth? The choice is ours to make, and in that choice lies this gnawing, deep-seated reality of our existence act as a catalyst, propelling us towards the realms of knowledge and power. To delve into the depths of this conundrum, we must first unravel the threads of pain and its true nature. In its barest form, pain is a signal, a courier from the most profound recesses of our existence, faithfully delivering news of the discord within us. Pain, in its raw, sharp-edged manifestation, serves as an alarm, a siren in the night that wakes us from our ignorance, urging us to confront realities we might otherwise blissfully overlook. It beckons us, calls us to arms, impelling us towards solutions, pushing us to the pinnacle of progress. Each episode of pain, every encounter with suffering, carries within it an intricate lesson waiting to be decoded, and in these lessons lie nuggets of wisdom, awaiting our grasp. Taking this journey further, we see how pain cultivates within us an ability that transcends the boundaries of self, empathy and compassion. When you've endured pain, you become a witness to the suffering of others. Your heart recognizes the echo of their agony. This shared experience makes you more sensitive to the woes of the world, and this heightened awareness paves the path to a deeper sense of connection to all beings caught in the dance of life. This emotional intelligence, this newfound understanding of the shared human condition, is indeed a unique form of knowledge, one that empowers us to lead lives rich in meaning, steeped in understanding, and radiant with compassion. Now, to speak of power in the same breath as pain may seem an incongruous pairing. Yet bear with me, for there is a subtle but profound connection. When we meet our pain head-on, when we sit across from it, comprehend its language and weave its lessons into the fabric of our being, we rise, stronger, more resilient. Power, in this context, is not a symbol of dominion over others or an assertion of control, but an embodiment of self-mastery, resilience, and inner strength. It signifies the ability to brave life's tempests, to dance in the rain of adversity, and yet remain unbowed, unbroken. Reflect upon the last time you faced a monumental challenge or were seared by the flame of intense pain. I have no doubt it was a crucible, a harsh furnace in which you felt as though you would be consumed. Yet here you are. You've journeyed through the fire and emerged, baptized by its tempered by the trials. You've gained insight into your own nature, a sense of your limits, an awareness of your resilience, and a surprising realization of your capacity to endure, to persist, to rise above. The wisdom of Stoicism echoes these sentiments, championing the cultivation of this inner fortitude, urging us to meet adversity eye to eye, unflinching. Seneca, a luminary among Stoic philosophers, eloquently stated, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." This perspective is an invitation to view every encounter with pain not as a setback, but as a stepping stone, an opportunity to flex and fortify our mental and emotional muscles, and to build a resilience that becomes our trusted ally in the labyrinthine journey of life. In the grand cosmic play, pain and suffering are not merely cruel jesters, but often the most astute teachers. Their teachings, while harsh, bestow upon us invaluable wisdom, the wisdom of empathy, the knowledge of our strength, the power of resilience, preparing us not just to endure the journey of life, but to embark upon it with a newfound sense of purpose and understanding. As we journey through life, pain will inevitably touch us in many forms. However, remember that each experience, each challenge, each struggle carries a gift. The gift of knowledge, the gift of strength, the gift of growth. Remember the wisdom of the Stoics. Embrace the challenges, endure the discomfort, and understand that you can't always control what happens to you, but you can always control how you react. As we wrap up this deep dive into the realm of pain, knowledge, and power through the lens of Stoicism, I want you to carry this thought with you. Pain can be a profound teacher. It is a universal language speaking volumes about our humanity. It instructs us about our resilience, reveals our empathy, and reminds us of our innate strength. Remember, every time life lands a blow, it's not a sign of your defeat, but an opportunity. An opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Embrace it, learn from it, let it empower you. because the power you seek is not outside, but within you, honed by the trials of life. As you move forward, armed with this knowledge, remember, pain is not your enemy, but your ally, a beacon guiding you towards your exploration of Stoicism has helped you view your pain not as a source of suffering, but as a guide towards knowledge and power. Embrace it, learn from it, and let it empower you.